Let me hear it.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
It's interesting you played that song because it says, I couldn't be bothered getting into a new relationship and getting nude again in front of a new person. So, they're happy to stay in the relationship, which is a segue into what I want to talk about. There are some things when you've been with someone for a long time that just really do your head in and they don't change and they keep going. And the one thing that drives me absolutely nuts about Jeremy is him eating crisps near me. I cannot cope. I don't know if it's the rustling of the bag or if it's the rapid chewing.
So it's like the mouth thing, isn't it? It's like...
I know there's a disorder, which he says I've got a disorder where you just can't be near people chewing. And it is true there are other people, when I hear them chewing, I just want to side punch them in the head.
Gaslighting you, I think.
Why have you got to tell us this when we're going to a lunch today?
It's a heads up.
While we're eating lunch today going, just chew. So what is it? What is it? So
it's a noisy room, though. Should be all right today.
Like, is it chewing with your mouth open? That's disgusting.
No, I can't deal with that. That's just Neanderthal territory.
I don't chew with my mouth open.
But it's crisps specifically.
Crisps specifically. It's like it's the one thing. Like, it doesn't bother me when he's eating other things. It's just that I feel like usually he does it when I'm trying to watch something because it's like snack time, or if I'm doing a Zoom or something, and the sound of the bag is like, it's noisy. I always say, put it in a bloody bowl, because it's just like this rustling. And then I don't know if you realise, but crisps are the noisiest thing to chew. Like they're... What's that?
Just a little lingering. It's the only thing I could find.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see whether it triggered you.
But that's like my one thing. Like, Jody, does she have one thing that she does that you just can't deal? You just flip out?
Oh, it doesn't. Nothing that totally flips me out. But Jody's a soft speaker. Like, she's
Oh God, no! I
listen to
can't.
this.
See that?
Yes.
That's a good one.
No,
Oh, so that's perfect.
Swallowing.
It's a continual sound. It's from the chip packet to the chewing to the swallowing and on repeat.
Yeah, this would drive me mental. So shut up, Jeremy. Jeremy,
Jeremy,
I don't even live with you. And you're driving me mental.
Then he gaslights you, saying you've got a disorder.
Yeah, well, I probably do have that.
No,
as well,
you don't. He's talked you into that. Thinking
reckon?
that. Yes.
It's just the crisps. It's the only thing.
Does he wipe his fingers after every serving? Like, does he?
No, he's not gross like that. I've got a friend who eats like cheesy poofs things and gets orange fingers and licks them. I can't deal. I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, that's a bit
I
much.
don't even know if this friendship can continue.
So
but
just the soft speaking of Jodie, it's very...
Well, yeah, it's like...
Even if she's being aggressive.
No, everybody else in our family is like...
I really need you to understand me.
And in my household, the person who spoke, like as a kid growing up, the person who spoke loudest was the one who got hurt. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And so that's what I'm conditioned to.
Yeah.
And Jodie's family just comes from a totally different background. So I find myself, can you repeat? Like, unless you're yelling it, I don't even hear it.
Yeah.
no, I'm with you on that one.
I grew up with a deaf sister. Everything was loud, and it didn't help things, but we all spoke louder. So
of course.
someone else comes into our house, it's just like, it's triggering.
But
I can't deal when people don't hold their breath to the end of their sentence. Like, they kind of drop off in there, and then you're always guessing what the last word is, and it's like, enunciate and keep the breath until the end, please.
Or people that have they end on the upward inflection.
Oh, like,
and you're waiting for the... What's this? You finished, are you? Yeah, okay.
I've got someone, thankfully I'm not married to him, but he's a slow talker. He's so slow, and you can't help but finish off his sentences for him. Let's get on with this. Let's get on with this story, my friend. It will take 10 minutes to tell
that's ridiculous.
A 1 minute story. And
that's ridiculous.
And you just keep on just finishing his sentences for him.
Oh, no, Jeremy's family, they're not slow talkers, but they do like multiple digressions within the story. So they start, and I think there's going to be a point, and they go back, and then they go back, and then they start talking about their friends in the 80s that they went to crop circles with. And I'm like, can we get to the point?
That's what Mum does. And by the way, 13, 24, 10, presumably want some coolers around this about...
Yeah, I do. I want to know what drives you nuts. nuts.
Mum is my longest relationship, and she'll do that. She'll be telling you a story about what they're going to have for dinner, but somehow you're then talking about Sarah and their friend Michael and their daughter who's in grade 11 at Mount Alvernia College. And I'm like, what? How is this relevant to what you're having for dinner, or whether we're going to North tonight?
Well, I'll throw another one at you. Being an identical twin, and it's not something that, as my parents are getting older, that it's just something that's happened to them with old age. But it's like I'll be talking to. It doesn't matter if it's my mum, but say it's my old man. My old man will go, "Hey, did I tell you what happened with so and so up in Cairns?" And I'll go, "No." He'll say, "Hey, I was telling Luke about what happened with so and so up in Cairns," and I'll say,
Who's
"Oh no,
so-and-so?"
that was me, Dad. You were telling me. Right. You actually told me that 2 days ago." And it's like he doesn't hear that.
He continues to plow through.
Yeah, and he starts, and I start going, yeah, and blah blah blah. This is what happened. This is what happened, and he still keeps going with the story.
My brother Brad does that. I'll go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'll ring me and I'll go, "Hey mate, I just haven't got time right now to talk to you, but we'll talk about it later." Yeah, right. So just so you know, the footy tipping jackpot's at $30, and if you put your tips in, no, I can't speak. Yeah, okay. Any chance you can get some tickets to the Roosters game in 3? What? They're not listening to us?
No,
I just don't know.
Well, what do they do that annoys you? Your partner 13 24 10.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Well, I kind of got it off my chest before the break, saying that the one thing that has driven me nuts for some time is my husband eating crisps next to me. It's almost a divorceable thing.
Yeah, we've got actual him. This is him yesterday.
And you know when it really got to me, when I realised this is a problem, was I was watching like the sexy bit of Bridgerton, and then there's nothing quite like the consumption of Smith's crisps.
What, they eat Smith's crisps in Bridgerton?
What? No. It was the sexy bit, and all of a sudden
sorry,
that
you
sound
were watching
started.
Bridgerton.
Nikki was trying to feel. She was getting into the sexy bit of Bridgerton.
Right.
And that just completely just killed my buzz.
Yeah.
What type of chips are they? What flavour does he have, by the way?
He'd be plain.
Yeah.
Oh no! Sometimes he spices it up with a bit of salt and vinegar.
Fancy pants, fancy pants, Jeremy.
All right,
Everyone
let's chuck
is
it over
British
to
roots.
Stephanie out at Redland Bay. What's going on with your other half? It's driving you mental.
Oh, okay, so we're watching movies at night. He'll make himself a cup of tea. He will stir it, and the spoon is plinking away, and he throws it to the sink, even though the dishwasher's ready to go. But because it's hot, he will slurp it, and then it's followed by this massive gulp, and it drives me nuts, and he knows it does. He looks at me, and it's just constant.
Does he give it that one, that noise when they swallow, like that?
Yeah,
that
it's
full
the internal.
It is one of them.
Yes.
Oh, his Adam's apple moves. You can see it. It's like...
It's visual as well.
That is gross.
I'm pretty sure by law now that's a stabbable offence. I'm not sure. Stephanie, you might want to check that out. But
Yeah, we should. We talk to Chris Foley about it. Make that legal.
yeah, I'm dancing with you on that
I
one.
sympathise. I
Stephanie.
do
That
the
was
same
a
thing.
good call. Callie up at Kedron, what do you got going on? What's driving you crazy?
Oh, yeah, my partner, he's partly deaf, so it's like waking up to Wreck-It Ralph every morning, and he still uses a hanky, so every time he blows his nose, it's like a trumpet.
Oh, he's one of those.
Yes, it's disgusting.
It's like you can't hear them producing anything. So you're like, well,
No.
why? It's unsatisfying and it's noisy.
Yeah, but hanky, and you're right. Hanky is because you can't blow through them. It's a license just to go as loud as you want. I mean, and why? I understand that hankies existed at some point before tissues existed.
Yeah.
But why do we still need hankies?
Oh,
They're
God.
unhygienic.
They need to go.
They're
They are
disgusting. They should be burnt. Let's have a hanky burning day.
Seriously?
We should.
Nobody should be. And who would want to blow in their nose and then go, you know what, I'll keep that with
Call
me.
on to that.
Yeah.
I
You
might
might as well
need
blow
that.
your nose into your undies.
That's
Like, it's as gross as
disgusting.
that.
And then put it back in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Disgusting.
Exactly. It's like going to the toilet and putting it back in your pocket.
Yeah.
It's not much better than that, really.
I might need this down the track. I'll keep it on me.
You only got boogers on one side.
Man,
I feel for you.
Has anybody here got a hanky in their household?
No.
I don't.
Oh, I definitely would.
No.
But you got your hankies that you get from your suits, like that you wear. You're not blowing your
No,
nose.
no,
in them
no,
when
I
you
don't-
go to the.
I'd have
I'm talking about a hanky.
Maybe.
Hankies
One reason for a hanky.
Why?
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe a funeral. Sorry to bring the mood
Oh.
down, but just something if you got tears in your eyes and stuff, and you
Okay, now that fair dues. That's a fair
that's the
call.
only.
No,
Other than that,
no.
I can't think of one reason.
But that's like a tears only hanky. That's
yeah,
the tears.
Yeah,
not snot.
You're not snotting up. Yeah, exactly.
No.
Good point.
Who else have we got?
Sally out of Clayfield.
Hi there.
G'day, what
Hi,
do you got?
Sally.
My husband taps his leg, and it drives me insane.
What do you mean?
He's a
He
jitterer.
bobbles his leg when he jitters, and he sits there and he jitters his legs. And sometimes I just give it a big slap to try and stop
And
him
you
from
feel it
moving
in the couch as well. It's not just, again, the visual disturbance. You feel it in
dinner
the couch.
table.
Oh,
Yeah.
so if he's sitting down at a table, he's just wobbling his legs, is he?
Yes, and it shakes the ground.
I think
and-
I do that a little bit.
I do it
You
as
know
well.
what? Jeremy does it too. And he does it with his foot. He crosses his leg, his foot's up in my sight line.
Oh, so
and I'm
it's
just like, can
jiggling
you
away.
not with the foot? Can you put the foot over there?
He's got the foot
here,
doing the
sister.
tango tap while he's onto those Smith's crisps.
It's plain Smith's crisps.
It's a good thing he's good looking. Tell
Siobhan out of Ormeo. Yeah, Siobhan, what's going on?
Yeah. The annoying thing is if my husband will be saying, oh, do you remember, say his name is Tom Jones? And I'll be like, no, I don't know him. And he'll go, Tom Jones. Yep, no, don't know him. And he'll get louder and louder. And I'm like, the louder you say his name anymore, you know him. No,
It does
I
not
do
increase
know.
my knowledge of things I don't know.
I don't know.
That's annoying.
No, you cannot keep repeating yourself. I'm not going to know him anymore.
I love how specific that is. That's a very
Yeah,
specific
very
annoyance.
specific,
Oh, it's so annoying.
He must do it a lot.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
This is huge. I've been following very closely. Our good friend has been on the show previously and was in Seattle at the World Rubik's Cube Championships fighting for glory, and I can announce, and he's in studio right now, that our boy Charlie Egans is world champion in the blindfold 3x3 Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie.
I'm so proud of
We
you,
spoke
Charlie.
to this kid a couple of years ago. He came in here after he'd broken the world record, and he went out and made it official a couple of weeks ago by becoming the world champion. And
Now, this is not
explain
just
to our
any.
listeners, Charlie, if you can, exactly what your event is with the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, so I specialize in solving it blindfolded. So in the what they call 3 blind category, 3x3 blindfolded.
So
which
three
is
3x3 is just your
normal regular Rubik's Cube.
Exactly, yeah.
And it starts when you start the timer, you take the cover off of the cube, and then you have as long as you want to memorize it, but you want to be as fast as possible because that's included in your total time.
Oh, so when they take that bit where
Right.
you're looking at the
Yeah.
at the makeup of the cube,
Yeah.
that actually counts in the time.
That counts in blindfolded.
Does it really?
Yeah, because you're trying to go as fast as
Ooh.
possible. And if you go faster, then you might forget the memorization and mess up.
So what's the ratio? Sorry, what's the ratio between how much you spend studying compared to how long it takes you to then solve it?
Yeah, so typically top solvers, they take maybe 5, 6, 7 seconds to memorize it, and then maybe 9 or 10 seconds to actually solve it after that. So
This
about
is
16
insane to
seconds in
me.
total.
So, if you
This is
handed that
insane.
Rubik's Cube over to Mitch or Luttsy now, and
Sure.
they started just, do you want to, one of you boys, you want to do it,
Yeah.
Mitch? Just
sit there and mix it
just,
up.
Just, and what,
Mix
just
it up.
randomly mix
Yep.
it? It's,
Yeah.
it's a
I'm gonna do it.
solved Rubik's Cube at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it under the desk. I don't even know what I'm doing. So,
Give it a good going.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But
Just don't twist any corners.
don't twist
Yeah,
it. Corners.
don't knock
So we should
Never
point
do
out
that.
that right now Charlie has a blindfold that he's going to pull down.
Yeah.
So he's going to do this
What was-
as it were in the championship.
What was your winning time again, mate?
My winning time was 14.4, which I got on my last solve. It was my last chance. Tommy Cherry, I guess
Nemesis.
the biggest
Oh,
person who had
Cherry.
the biggest chance at
the
winning.
American Cherry.
Yeah, he got
Tommy
14.6.
Really?
So that's a pretty good time. But then
we
just
have
managed
the
to beat
audio of it, but the audio of it doesn't really exist. it's literally if you go to Charlie's Instagram, which is
Swift Cubing.
Swift Cubing,
Or just Charlie Egans, you can
Charlie
search.
Egans, search that. It's almost it's under the radar because you just finish it and there's literally no crowd because it's a very quiet room.
Yeah.
A bit like chess.
And the guy literally next to you, or the official literally goes,
Yeah.
"You've done it. You're world champion."
Yes.
Wow.
And you're going to go, "What?"
Yeah.
Really?
And that's pretty much it. Like, there's no stadium.
Yeah. The whole venue has to be quiet. There was like 4,000 people in front of me, but they all had to be quiet because in the blindfolded events, it takes a lot of focus.
Okay, so there is actually a big crowd.
There was a huge crowd, and after everyone finished solving, then there was massive round of applause, and it was massive.
Okay, so it was like delayed.
You don't see it in the video,
gratification.
but it was pretty nerve-wracking to be in front of.
Crowd.
Yes.
And I was just asking you off air, like what do you think your unique talent is that you possess that enables you to do this?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is probably the determination to just keep on practicing. I mean, I've been doing it for like 5, getting close on 6 years now.
And you're 16,
so yeah, the determination to keep on practicing, and also I've done so much of like learning new stuff in like cubing that now I've gotten pretty good at learning stuff. And so yeah, being good at learning stuff and being determined is probably the biggest things.
Wow,
So hang on, are you going to be the Ducks of your school as well now? Because you said that, you get better at learning. And if you can do this, I just hate to think what you're going to do with your physics scores.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I got Ducks of my primary school back in like year 6, 5 years ago.
Okay.
But it's hard in high school now because there's lots of smart people.
No pressure, obviously. Kids don't know what they're going to do, and blah, blah, blah. And probably these days you change your job 5 or 6 times anyway, on average. But what do you think you're going to do as a career?
Yeah, I'm not particularly sure, but I do really involve biology because especially some of like the rote sort of memorization, just remembering things with flashcards is something I do a lot with cubing.
You got a passion for that kind of thing?
Yeah, love just learning how things work, especially in like the body and stuff. So maybe something down like maybe a physio route or something like that, but I'm not precisely sure.
What a kid.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
You're a very impressive kid, mate. Here's this Rubik's Cube. Mitch has had a crack at it. I've had a
You've had a crack at it. I'm just making sure
Sure.
you idiots haven't stuffed it up.
How would he know?
Yeah,
hey, Charlie, who first put a Rubik's Cube in your hand before you look at the
My dad, back in 2019, 6 years ago, my dad, he learned to solve it, and then he was like, "Oh, you guys have to learn this," and he taught my brother and I, and yeah, I've just kept cubing ever since then.
Wow.
Because it's a formula, right?
There's sort of like a method that you learn, and then as you get faster, you learn faster methods. But yeah, it's all just like you learn the method and you just keep practicing with it.
Okay, well, do you want to have a crack at this now?
Sure.
So the whole time we've been doing the interview, Mitch has been fiddling with it. I've been fiddling with the cube.
Sure.
You need assistance here, don't you? Or you need someone to pull your blindfold
No, I'll be
down?
fine. I'll just pull it down
that.
myself.
Okay,
But-
so if I ready, set, go, I'll start the clock.
I'll just need a few. Yeah, you can ready, set, go, and then I'll start memorizing.
Okay, so then I'll sort of
Yep.
commentate what you're doing. Okay,
Sure.
so here we go. Here is Charlie Egans, the current world champion of the blindfold 3x3 Rubik's Cube, having just won in Seattle, USA. Charlie in studio. On your marks, set, go. Okay, so he's looking at it now. Still looking. Okay, blindfold on.
He's already doing it.
Oh my God.
There we go.
Oh my God.
Got it.
I was like, that was under 17 seconds.
Get out!
There you go.
So that's only 3 seconds slower than your world championship.
Yeah.
What on earth?
That's freakish.
Eat that, Tommy Jerry.
Perfectly solved.
Yeah, that is freakish.
There's a moment there where, like, I think the middle, I don't even know what you would call it, but like it's sort of spun a little bit too far, and you're able to like compensate. I don't know, like
it's called a lock
compensate
up.
for mistakes that you can't see that you're making. It was
Called a
incredible.
lock-up.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah. Lots of those in the World Champs finals with all the pressure and your hands are sweaty and your hands are shaking. Lots of those, especially in my final solve, but yeah, sometimes you can still get it out.
Unreal.
Well, mate, you're a super impressive person. We're so, happy for you to call you a world champion. You get to hold that title for the next 2 years because they only have it every couple of years, don't they? So,
Guess where the next world title is?
where?
Sweden!
It's going to be fun for a lot of people.
Oh, hey, you'll be 18 years of age.
I don't.
Rocking up as a world
No.
champion in Sweden. Let's go. Let's
Don't hit
go.
the clubs. I don't think hitting the clubs the night before that would.
Yeah. Great to see you again,
Great
Charlie.
to see you. I'll tell you, I'm going to load him up with some cave stuff as well. The Naked Gun tickets, and we've got
everything.
Little Red Dumpling vouchers, the Family Pass, the Harry Potter. I'm going to load you up, bro. You deserve.
Can I give you guys something?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
We gave you something. What have you
Got
got?
a mini Rubik's Cube for you.
Oh, my God.
I've got another one for you over there.
It's like a Rubik's Cube, like keyring.
I'll leave one for the last host as well. There's a little Christmas tree cube thing.
Oh, yeah, we'll give it
You
to
can see
Nikki
that.
too.
Christmas tree?
Christmas tree Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That is
Perfectly
amazing.
sorted.
Awesome.
And Mitchie
Oh,
gets
thanks,
one
buddy.
as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Charlie Egans, mate, don't be a stranger. We're a big fan of you on this show, mate, and congratulations once again. He is
Thank
World
you.
Champion 2024!
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Online Osborne.
All right. Well, things that once were trending are starting to re-emerge and are coming back. And I've got to say, I'm quite happy about one of them in particular. Now, I think you may remember this guy who did the sparkling water challenge, where he's standing out the front of his garage and he sculls sparkling water, and then he starts to panic because he's got the biggest air bubble stuck in him ever. And then let's play the audio.
Can you chug a sparkling water and not burp? Oh my gosh. What do I do?
What happened to him?
That's him running, and then he belches so hard and smashes into the garage door with his head and then hits the pavement. Have you not seen that video?
I don't remember it, no.
Oh my God, it's one of the most viral videos out there, and I laugh so hard
Is it
because
back?
it's such chaos, but it's back. So it's now the Sprite challenge. So people are getting on their cameras. They're recording themselves in groups now where they chug back a Sprite and then see what happens. And I've got some audio here because I was in the bathroom last night laughing so hard at this, like a lunatic. I don't know why I find this so funny. But anyway, here we go.
Do you feel like you're going to burp? I don't know.
Are they chugging a can? A whole can?
Yeah, no, just a whole bottle, right? And then usually one just absolute lets rip. There's one in there where she burps so long she's laughing through it. Anyway, it's very funny, and I sent it to my friends last night. I said, maybe we should do this. This is quite funny. Some of them
I've
vomit,
kind of been
but-
playing that competition with my boys. Like we do that in the car sometimes just for fun.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do it in studio.
Yeah,
We should have a crack
Yeah, I'll
because
give
it
it a
makes
go.
me laugh. The other thing that I loved was the tortilla slap challenge. Do you remember that one? Where you put water in your mouth and then you slap someone with a tortilla
No.
and you have to not laugh and hold water in your mouth. Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh my God, you guys, come on.
That's why we need
Slapstick's
Online
the best.
Osborne.
We're going to have to do it again. All right, so park that. We're going to do it because it'll be funny. But you sent yesterday in the group chat, I think it was you, Ash, you sent the video of I think it's in Japan, the guys sitting in a row like they're in a bobsled, and then there's a balloon filled with black paint that swings and they're blindfolded.
How good is that?
No, that was Luttsy. I couldn't watch that video for some reason. It was
I sent it to you. You can
did
have a
you?
look at the second one now. I sent it. Screen record it. Yeah, it's great. So how would you
It's
explain?
so funny.
Three dudes sitting down. They swing a huge balloon over their head, like
Pendulum over their head.
and then I think they yell a name, and someone's going to stand up and then sit down straight away, and then yell someone else's name, and then that person has to stand up, and obviously.
And they have to try and not get hit because they
but
don't
they're
know where
blindfolded.
it is.
They're blindfolded, so they got no idea when the balloon's coming, and eventually someone gets smacked in the head, and they have.
But
this,
it's
like,
the same dude that keeps getting
Is it?
smacked in the
Yeah, I
face,
haven't
and it's
seen
so
that.
funny. The longer it goes,
And
the
it's-
more they get slapped in the face.
It's some
So
disgusting brown fluid in the balloon.
it's
Or
pretty
black
gross.
fluid.
But yeah, one guy just has no
Yeah,
timing
I'm watching it
whatsoever.
now, yeah.
Pretty cool.
So
We gotta
anyway,
do it.
again, we've got to do it.
Yeah.
So moving on, another thing that's trending at the moment, well, gone viral, is Tom Holland is currently filming Spiderman. But he did a Jamie Oliver segment, and he was talking about, his biggest accolades and things that people remember him by. Do you think it's Spider-Man? Do you think it's Elliot, the dancing one?
I think I might.
What is it?
Yeah.
Who's Billy Elliot?
Lip sync battle that he did.
Yeah, the lip sync battle. Yeah,
And he-
I'm pretty sure he was Billy Elliot. I think that was his big
He
break.
did, yeah, before he cracked it into movies. Yeah, he was doing a lot of stage.
Oh, stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you're saying it's when he cross-dressed and
And did the lip sync battle.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that is his claim to fame. And he said that his dad, because he and Zendaya had decided that they want to keep it chill. But then the producers went to him and went, we want to dress you in like a tight corset and have rain, and we want you to do elaborate choreography. And his dad, who's a comedian, by the way, in the UK, really begged him to not do it. I think he was worried that it would ruin his relationship with Zendaya because she'll never get out of her head. But anyway, he did it, and he says that's his claim to fame. And finally, something that's going viral online. Now, we all know that, if you don't have Spotify Premium or YouTube Premium, occasionally ads pop up during your playlist. And this has happened during the spreading of ashes on a boat overseas. So it's a whole family. They've got a beautiful song playing in the background. They're spreading ashes off the boat. And
I feel like this is in Ireland or something.
This is what happened.
This is the quickest way to clear out stuck poop.
The number one food for regular beings.
The fastest way to clear out stuck poop is by adding more fiber to your diet.
It had to be that ad.
Unreal.
Oh, what a blessing. That's such a blessing. I reckon whoever they were spreading did that. I reckon they fiddled with the cosmos and went, you know what? Cheer them up.
Yep.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Huge weekend of sport coming up. Of course, all of the NRL action. Actually, a lot of AFL news going on. We had the news yesterday. And Lockie Neal's out, possibly until the finals.
3 weeks.
But all the AFL heads will be watching the game at the G tonight. Top 8 clash, Hawthorn and Collingwood. And if you love your AFL, you love your cricket, you're going to love our next guest from Kayo Sports. We speak to someone each and every week. Kath Loughlan does a great job covering both of those sports and is a mainstay of the coverage. And she joins us now. You're a Perth girl, aren't you, Kath?
I am. I'm coming to you live from Perth. So pleasure to be on, guys. I don't think I've ever been on your show.
No.
Great to get the invite, finally.
Debut and early mornings in Perth too.
Oh, yeah. What time
what
would
is
it
it? Must
be?
be like
it's
2 a.m. or something there. Yeah.
I've got my coffee. I'm awake. I'm good to go.
Nice. But what are you thinking?
Can I say, though?
Go ahead.
You mentioned the Lockie Neal news.
Yes.
And I'm a Fremantle fan. And I've got that round 23 game between Fremantle and the Lions in my calendar next Friday night. That's going to be huge. And it really helps that Lockie Neal's not playing.
No,
but
don't say you're happy about it.
But you know what? I don't think it makes much of a difference because you guys have that many guns in that team, and I think it's Brisbane back-to-back for sure this year. They are flying.
The silver lining, I reckon, Kath, is that they're saying he'll be back for finals. We're going to make finals. Hopefully still keep those top couple of positions. Kayo Loughlan, I think, back for the finals as well. He's had a calf injury, so we're going to look stronger at the business end, and that's the way we're looking at it from here.
100%. I just think you guys have so many X-Factor players. I saw we covered the game on Saturday night with Collingwood and Brisbane at the G, and just the turnaround and guys like Zach Bailey, and how they can have their quiet first halves, but you can never count them out. Just the way he was able to turn it on in the last quarter or the second half. So I just think you have so many X-Factor players, people like Cam Rayner and all that. I just think you guys are the real threat.
Yeah, I feel like Kath has basically just said we've got it won.
Well, she did say she thinks we're favourites. I'm going to circle back to that. But one of the things, and we've known Lockie for a few years now. He comes in every week, and he's such a he's such a stable guy. He's so impressive when he comes in here. You can see the leadership quality. Like he comes in here and we all fall into line. Like he's that much of a leader when he comes in here. But I think that like the superstars that you mentioned aside, the other thing I reckon that we've got right here in Brisbane is the culture. There just seems to be they seem to be a very tight knit group, and they're very strong in the culture. So I'm are you backing that? You think that we are the team to beat this year?
Very much so. I think so. Especially, everyone goes, but they lost to Gold Coast by 66 points. Every team has their off day. You can't be up all the time. Yeah. And the way they digested that and responded the following week at the MCG, I mean, there is no concern there with the Lions playing at the G. I just think it just, as simple as it sounds, I think you're just too good.
Yeah.
You've just got too many good
Can we
players.
isolate that?
I hope you're bloody right.
Well,
I'm really pumping up the lies, but I honestly do believe in everything I'm saying.
No, listen, if we
and
find-
the culture piece is right.
If we find out you're on the Adelaide breakfast show later this morning, so, we're tracking you down, Kath. We'll hold you to account. But
I've actually got an Adelaide cross next, and I'm just going to say, you guys are just too good.
Too good.
Yeah.
You're the real deal.
Too good, guys.
Fox Footy Super Saturday Live. Yeah, the Lions taking on the Swans this weekend. Don't forget, every game, every round live. No ad breaks during play in 4K. Fox Footy available on Kayo Sports. But let's turn our attention to the cricket. We've watched.
It's never ending,
the
is it?
Australian team,
Which is great for Kayo.
Absolutely blitz in the Caribbean over the last couple of weeks. But now they're back on home soil, albeit up in Darwin of all places, playing the T20.
A bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very weird. Darwin and Cairns, a few T20s, a few ODIs. But that's what we love about cricket now. It's 12 months of the year. But I was engrossed in the India-England series, which just finished the other night. I'm not sure if you guys tuned into that one, but that was an epic series.
Yeah.
And just gets you that pumped for the Ashes this summer, which, of course, every test live on Fox Cricket. So these will be good. I mean, from a West Aussie point of view, we've got quite a few West Aussies in the white ball team at the moment. Mitch Marsh, the captain. So these will be must-watch, I think. So many entertaining players. Tim David, you saw what he did recently.
Crazy.
There's so many players to watch. It'll be interesting, and just gets you in the mood for the summer of cricket, and it's going to be massive with the Ashes and Big Bash and WBBL, everything.
And what have we got? So we've got the Ashes this summer, and we've also got India coming down as well. Do we?
Yes.
Yes.
Do we?
Hang on, let me check.
For a couple of...
No, just the Ashes.
Hang on,
the Ashes.
Hang on, no.
I don't know whether you were talking about an ODI series there or something.
Yeah,
but
the ODI series with
after,
India.
but the Ashes
and then the Ashes. And it will all be on
That'll be
Kayo
right.
Sports
Cricket's-
thanks to Fox Cricket. There's plenty to get your head around, and Kath Loughlan does a great job presenting it all to us. So thanks, Kath. We're going to hold you to that.
Guys.
We will be listening to you talk to Adelaide next, okay?
Pleasure to be on. Thanks for finally inviting me.
I know, right? Won't be the last time, Kath. Won't be the last time.
I'm joking. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast. Luttsy and Nikki Osborne's
Ready, set, peel and win!
Yes, all thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express. You can win holidays, cash and free fuel with Ready, Set, Peel and Win by spending $10 or more on eligible items at Shell Ready Express. We have got a giant Peel and Win board in the studio here.
Bloody massive, it's
And it
heavy.
deserves a giant peel and win board, Mitch, because there's some giant prizes that are up for grabs.
See what hasn't gone yet. Overnight staycation at Emporium.
I mean, how good's that?
I saw an Albion bathhouse voucher. 3 90-minute bathhouse sessions for 2.
Yeah.
Ooh, no more than a two.
It's a couple of birthdays and Valentine's Days and Christmas presents all sorted out there.
Matt out of Manly. You there, mate?
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Loud and clear.
All right, what you got to do is you got to pick a number, my friend, between 1 and 20.
And I'll peel it off the board.
I'm thinking 11, guys.
Yeah, I can do that, mate.
Oh, I have good vibes about 11 today.
Okay, peeled her off. And this is an interesting one. It's the Peter Alexander $500 e-gift card.
Nice.
I mean, that's got Christmas
get
written
some
all
good
over it.
Jimmy Jams or slippers. Get lots. You can get lots of stuff for that. You can get a man robe made out of like leopard print. That sounds like you, Matt.
I'm more up the wife alley, I think.
Yeah, maybe for Christmas.
Well, that's a birthday or anniversary or Christmas covered. You're welcome.
No, thank you so much, guys. That's great.
Awesome. Cheers. Well done.
Have a good day,
Because otherwise,
Matthew.
who else spoils themselves on pajamas? You know, I think that's a clothing you just go lazy with. You know,
Yeah. But you spend a third of your life in them.
Exactly.
Some lazy
Yeah.
pricks half your life for some people. Like Ash, he just sits around moping around at home.
I sleep naked.
He sleeps naked, actually.
I just can't believe you sleep naked. I just couldn't
I
do
believe
that.
it. I think about it all the time.
Yep. Even when I slept next to Lukey McHugh.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I slept naked.
Still did
I
it
was like,
in the
mate, you
nutty.
can share the bed, but there's nothing going on.
Luke had boxes on, but you...
I hate to
He
think
went
how
down to his
beat up your
boxes.
old undies are and
Hey.
your shirts, to the point where you don't even wear
So hang on,
them.
your message to Lukey saying, mate, buddy, there's nothing going to happen tonight, is you getting naked.
Well, I was already naked.
Right.
He came back to the hotel room because we'd had the function at the Forex.
Yeah.
Whatever it
There
was.
was after that one.
And I was like, mate, you can sleep on the floor. You can come in if you want, but this is what's going on, and I'm not changing.
nude.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Luke consents to this conversation going live to air.
And somehow or other, out of that conversation, he got known forever as the bisexual technician.
Let's bring it back.
Even though he had pants on.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.